Oh my gosh, I don't understand how you always smell so delicious after a whole run of a
Thank
show.
you.
Like,
I have tricks.
I know.
I'm not a
She's
stinky
got
person,
tricks. No, you're
but
not.
I wear a scent. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've always worn a scent. Over 8 years, this is my 3rd scent because the other 2 they stopped making, and now I have a more expensive scent. So hopefully they won't stop making teas by Paris Hilton.
I can't with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Are we on now, Chiffon?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on.
I was hoping we were on.
I know, right?
Yeah, I was milking the 2-drink minimum.
Well, welcome back to Backstage, Barry. We are here with Miss Paige Turner. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so like the show is over now.
Yeah, we just finished.
And I'm talking to you for the first time.
Yes.
Season 8. So you think you could drag?
So you think you could drag All Stars.
And I'm talking to you for the first time in the 4 weeks. So it's been crazy.
Know, but you've been a busy
it's
gal.
over. They're gone. They're gone.
Yeah, they're
so
gone.
now it's just like.
Hopefully Jackie's still here, so
now
we
it's
can talk to
yes,
her.
yes. Now it's a chance.
Yes, because she was in Winter Kids. And it was just fantastic. But girl, what an amazing
What a ride.
season.
It's an amazing
What
season.
a
To
ride.
go out as the last season, last show, it's All Stars. Wow. I mean, I wanted them to bring it, and I was like, oh, you brought it. And 10 backup dancers, and furniture, and, like, everyone watch the videos. Watch these videos, like, of these queens. It's unbelievable. But you know what? These videos have inspired people, and they'll continue to inspire people, and they'll live on online and stuff. And, yeah, I was inspired by people tonight, you know?
I mean, what are we going to do without So You Think You Can Drag?
Oh, there'll be someone who will want to create someone. You know what? Someone will be inspired from this. It won't necessarily be a contest, but they'll find something. I'm a big believer in not milking something for too... I have wanted to quit after 5 or whatever, your season.
Yeah.
After you, I was like, girl,
Yeah,
no.
like,
no, I was like 5. It's good. Do we need to do it anymore or whatever? Because it's a lot of work. And but I still get to perform when I do it too, so it's still rewarding to me. And it's rewarding in so many ways I couldn't even tell you. But do I still want to do it and stuff like that? But I'm just like, it's time. And all the reasons, which are all business reasons, are all good reasons. They're not bad reasons.
Exactly.
It's because this place is flourishing in a different way. Could I take it somewhere else? I can. I'm allowed to. But I don't know that I want to because it was so great here. And maybe we'll do reunion shows or concerts here and there. But a competition's a huge commitment.
It
I
is.
have stuff coming up, so I might not even be. Last year I couldn't even be here. I had to get a sub just to fill in for me and then deal with producer stuff on the road.
Yeah.
So it's time.
Because you're a busy gal.
It's this time.
I mean, but the thing is that this competition specifically has launched so many careers, and I hope all of you queens are listening to me right now when I say this, is that a lot of you need to thank this chick.
Oh, please.
Because listen, like I remember
you thanked me so much.
I remember the first time I met you. Mm-hmm. It was downstairs at Hardware, and it was before my season.
Before your season.
And
I was hoping.
And
I was hoping you would apply.
I am sitting back. Oh, we just got the lights turned off. I am sitting backstage, back down there. I was like, oh my God, Paige Turner is talking to me. She's a superstar.
Please.
And now I feel like you're my gal pal.
Yeah,
like,
you are.
You're an incredible talent.
Thank you.
You do so much for the community.
Oh, thank you.
And you're such a hard worker, girl.
Thank you.
You're always hitting the pavement and doing the thing.
Well, it's silly. I do believe in, like, you know, I didn't have, like, parents that really believed in me or what I did, even as, like, a boy performer, which is sad to say. And I guess I kind of realized my journey with this, which I didn't realize till, like, the 3rd year in, was like, oh, instead of, like, bitching, like, well, I never had that or I didn't have this, I was like, well, how would you have liked to have it? And then I was like, well, you know, I thought drag was really hard and intimidating, but yet I loved it. And going into a bar and doing a contest is scary, you know. And I was like, because this is a theater, and I'm from the theater and grew up doing theater since I was 8 years old. They just got it with me, and they asked me, and then I collaborated with them, and it just became this thing that just kept growing and flourishing and really great. So now it's that tree that's there with all these different drag queens, and it's not chopped down. The plants didn't die. The roots and the seeds are planted, and people will go on and do other things and stuff like that.
All of these queens. I mean, I was just talking to every single one of them, even just from last year. You know, I mean, my season changed my life. It seriously did. If I had not been in So You Think You Could Drag, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Because of this, it's so fun, and it's my niche, you know, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel, and I can connect with all of the queens.
So you found your way, or found your voice,
you know,
or whatever.
and that's what's great about this job, is that we can carve out our own path.
Carve out your own path, and that's the thing that I love about drag. It doesn't have to be this, it doesn't have to be that. Someone's like, well, she does that. I'm like, well, great, you can do that. Like, it does not have to be the same, and nor should it. And, I came from the theater as an actor where I was constantly being put as like the boy next door in this cookie cutter role, and it's great. I did a lot of things that I wanted to do, but then I was just like, this isn't kind of like inspiring me anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's kind of funny every time I do drag how much I love it and connect. And if anything, it made me like love myself a whole lot more doing drag. And we should. And this has just made me feel part of a community that I never really felt, part of. I felt part of the theater community at times. I never felt part of the gay community so much. And so I was like, oh, well, again, it's that thing. It's like, well, build something. I'm sure that some people will want to be a part of it, and if not, others will. And I'm just so great. I don't even know if there's a word better than grateful, but there's a word.
Well, we all love you. You are a staple here in the city, and you're so fantastic. And this hair, what? It is amazing.
God, this Bobby Pins wig.
Bobby Pins. I saw it yesterday.
I feel like an all-star. You saw it. I was like, this is not my favorite drag. This is not my favorite wig. This is not my favorite drag. This is my favorite thing I've ever put on in my life.
Yes.
In or out of drag. I'm like, this is my favorite thing I've ever owned, this wig. I'm going to go home and just like put it with like a light on it.
So
I
beautiful.
love it. And it's light. It's so funny. And Bobby Pins, is great. And he did I was his first drag client. He did my first wig for So You Think You Can Drag.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like when I was like, I need a good wig or whatever. I wasn't the very first wig.
All of these people have just like grown full circle. Well, look, Paige, you're a busy gal.
Thanks.
What else do we have to look forward to?
What
from you? We know that you're on TV.
We have Shade Queens of NYC.
Yes.
And I think it's so funny that this is my last night for So You Think You Drag, but yet Shade Queens of NYC is like this new journey of like seeing me out of drag, which no one does. And you'll understand why you haven't seen me out of drag before. Because because I just talk about like characters and coming from the theater and stuff like that. And I want people to know that story. And then them wanting to choose So You Think You Could Drag is a big part of what I do, and filming that and stuff like that. I'm allowed to say this because it's not a contest. I'm not on a contest on TV. We're filming a contest. No one in Ohio even knows what I'm talking about right now. In other words, I'm happy that they chose So You Think You Could Drag, that they wanted to showcase me for on this new TV show, because Marty Gold Cummings is a big part of that too. He's like, you have to see what Paige Turner is doing and has done, and so I thank him for that. And
it's about time, Paige.
So it's great. So now
it's about time.
So now
you're on the rocket.
It's my turn. I've been doing it, but it's like it's my chance to share with more people.
It's time.
It's my chance to share with more people.
It is time for you,
I'd love to share a burger. Actually, I want my own burger.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go 2 Big Macs. I know. She's coming around, but thank you so much for your time. Thank you for having us for these past 2 years of doing this, and we will see you around. And everyone, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here at WERRRK.com. And where can we follow you?
You can follow me. The easiest thing is it's just Paige Turner NYC for everything. PAIGE. Don't forget the I. Paige Turner NYC. You just go PaigeTurnerNYC.com if that's easier, and it'll link you to everything.
And I think that you need to give us one more thing before you go. I think your signature.
My signature slurp.
Oh yeah.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, you know who's pretty slurp out of drag?
Who?
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Oh, you're not seen?
Yeah, I've seen her for the first time.
Over there naked.
I was like, hi there, Slurpy McSlurp.
Oh, Slurpy McSlurp. I know, she makes me want to go to the gym right now. Don't even.
She's breaking the rules.
Shade, Queens of NYC.